So in this section or in this exercise, we'll be overriding view will appear and we'll be overriding view did disappear. So we'll be using this lifecycle method to load the label. So when you allocate the label, the returning count is 1. The reference count of the label is, when you add to the parent view, the reference count becomes 2. In order to deallocate this label, you have to make sure your reference count get back to 0. So in view did disappear, what we'll do, we'll check if my first label is not equal to nil, means it's there inside the memory, then I'll say my first label remove from super view. I have to first detach that label from my view hierarchy, and then I'll say my first label to nil. Now this will reduce my retain count by 1 and this again by 1. So in load, my retain count of my first label was 2, and view did disappear, same label I have decremented a retain count by 2. So, and again when it will appear will come, it will get loaded, and again it did disappear will occurs, it will get deallocated. Now before we run on an instrument, you should always run your application normally, because optimizing certain times leads to the crashes, because you might have unloaded your variable more. So it's running properly. So now I can check against the instrument whether the desired output is achieved or not. So I won't care what is the memory occupied by the label, what is the total memory. I'll just concentrate on the number of elements. So again I'll run the instrument. You have to wait for a few seconds because it's getting built and getting configured with your instrument to perform the operation. I don't know why it's taking so much time, but then we have to be waiting. Allocation, I'll increase the this, I'll say record. So my application gets recorded, so it's loaded, right? Now before I do, I'll search for UI label. I'll select this so that it becomes highlighted. Now when I click on gallery, oh wow, see it got decremented by 1. When I come back, amazing. So we have optimized our first scenario, home to gallery, gallery to home. So when I click again, see the transit count gets incremented. This tells what you make an observation. It means number of times your dialog getting called on your UI label. So now if you go, it's the third time you are calling a dialog. So you have optimized your code. Now in next exercise, we'll be optimizing the gallery in the same ground, where we'll be loading the image view in the view will appear, and we'll be unloading the image view in view did